How's it going, guys? It's 7:55 p.m. and we are going to be unboxing the Excelvan YG-310. So, let's get right into it. Now, this is a very special product here because I've never actually got my hands on an actual projector. I've never owned one, and I've never owned one of these, which I wanted to get for the longest time. And I would like to thank GearBest for sending this to me for review. Now, let's get right into the unboxing. And if you're new to my style, I actually have another channel where I review VR products. But the way things work here is I get the product, I unbox it, and then a week later or so, I usually come out with the review. So, stay tuned for the review and let's get right into it. Now, first you get the AC adapter. It's just a regular 12 volt, 2 amps, and I've read that it can run off a USB power bank or USB adapter, and it would work as well. So we'll be testing that out. Now, this adapter, if you're worried, it does feel like a real adapter. It does feel like there's actually real material, high quality stuff, and yeah, it's a pretty long cable, so that is good, and it's high quality. So let's put that aside. Next, it actually comes with its own remote, which is quite nice. As you can see here, it's really nice and it actually has a tactile sound. Very nice tactile buttons. Everything feels really great. It's a rubbery texture. You got the infrared sensor over here. You got back, front, menu, play. Now, this does have a built-in media player, so you can actually plug in an SD card or the USB and play video files off of those. And this is what it's for. So this is fantastic if you're like on the go. But we'll find out how good this thing is and we'll be testing it out thoroughly. And then you get the AV adapter just in case if you want to play your retro consoles. This is perfect for that. And you get a manual that is in full English, which is really nice, and it very well explains everything thoroughly. Nice pictures, large enough, text doesn't look crap. Everything is fantastic so far. I'll be reading this thoroughly later on. Alright, and finally we get to the product. This is the most exciting part. As you can see, right here, this is it. You got a nice logo, nice elegant design, and you got nice tactile buttons on the front here. You got the power, you got the projector itself, and actually, oh, that's really nice. You get a tripod mount, so let me get that. So let's test that out. And there you go, tripod, awesome. So take a look at the back. We have an SD card reader, a 5 volt in, and that was I was talking about, the running off 5 volts. We'll see how that is and if it affects performance. Stay tuned for the review. An LED indicator, the AV for the adapter over here, and headphone jack. And I'm not too sure what this thing right here is. We'll find out later in the review. And take a look at the right side. There's an on and off switch. And I think that is for switching between USB mode and DC in mode. And then you got the HDMI and USB port. And all around you got the ventilation. And it does have a mini fan, I believe. So yeah, before we end this unboxing, let's plug it in and see what it's all about. Alright, so brightness wise, it looks okay. Especially if you turn off all the lights, it looks pretty good. Now I'm going to put it up so you guys can see what the UI looks like. And it looks pretty good. I'm using the remote, by the way. Oh, here's the menu. Nice. We got lots of options. Noise reduction. Cool, cool. USB, HDMI. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually hook up my phone via HDMI and see if it can display that. Alright, now it looks very pixelated. Now remember, my phone is a 1440p display. But that is okay. It is $50 and it is portable. So there are uses for this. But we're going to test out one more thing, which is run it off a portable power bank. And hey, what do you know? It works. Now, as I thought, since running it off USB, which is about half the voltage, from 12 to 5 volts, the brightness is much lower, which is almost halved. But yeah, that is pretty cool. It runs off USB, as you can see, and it does work on HDMI, SD card, or whatever. And this is not the review, obviously. But yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this unboxing and found it helpful. If it was, hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. Stay tuned for the review, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.